Squarespace just launched section naming, and this is honestly a game changer. I've already done a video that's coming out soon on anchor links, so how we can use that to link to sections on a page. But one thing that's been overlooked quite a lot is how this impacts code. So traditionally, when you want to apply code to a section on Squarespace, you have to find the section ID, and this is a random sequence of numbers and letters, and then you have to apply the code to only that section. But something that we've been doing with my own site, so we're building a huge new site for by Crawford, and it's so advanced with code. And I was thinking, like, how do we make this future proof? How do you make it easy for team members to come in, duplicate a page, and then make sure everything stays applied? So we started experimenting with naming sections and then applying code to the section name, not the section ID. What happened is when you duplicate a page, all of the code stays applied. And I'm going to show you a bit of a rudimentary example of this in a second. So let's say we apply, we'll do the old method first. So we want to make this text only on this section red. So we'll use our block ID finder, and we will get our block ID. We'll go into pages, and then we'll go down into website tools, custom CSS, and we're going to paste that in there with a P, not a P, with a, I think that's maybe a H1. And then we'll say color, red, important. We'll see what that looks like. Let's try H2. Good job, Squarespace. You put H2 as the title. Genius. Now, let's say we save that and we go back into our pages. So home, we duplicate this. So we'll click on duplicate, confirm. And I would love this to carry across. But if I go to this copy, the code doesn't carry over. And this is really frustrating, especially if you're someone who adds code into your site, because you've got to go and find the ID, paste it again, blah, 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 blah. It just gets so annoying. It adds hours onto any task on Squarespace, basically. However, if we go back into our main home here, and we click on edit, what we can do is we can go into edit section and go down to anchor link here. And we'll call this, just call it red. Now all we need to do is go back into our CSS. So we'll just delete this. And we'll go back into website tools, custom CSS. And I'm going to replace this with hashtag red. And you can see it stays. So, I can get rid of this, white, and red. So we're targeting just this section still. But if we go back into here and duplicate our page, hopefully it doesn't make me look stupid, but we go into it. And there we go. Let me make sure that we're on the right page, because home is for some reason staying highlighted. But regardless, you can see we're on home copy. That has stayed as red. And you can see what happens is, if we go into edit section, it's got the name red. So obviously this isn't going to work perfectly if you've got anchor links down the page. However, if you're using it for coding purposes, this is a game changer. I mean, I'll quickly show you an example. So we have, and forgive the development URL, it's not very good. However, we've got like tons and tons of custom code. Specifically, I mean, I'm viewing this on a wide monitor, hence, well, it's not a wide monitor. You can see it's literally a laptop, but it widens because we've got it on HDMI. Anyway, that's why there's so much of a margin here. You can see we've got these scrolling sections. So this has got like a, in fact, I wonder if you can see it. You can literally see it here. So scrolling images, this one's called left image. Our work, we've been using this so much, project steps. Instead of having to endlessly code these list sections, this summary block, this number counter, all of this can be duplicated across the site en masse. And when you start to make more advanced websites like this is the stuff that we make. This is just huge, huge. And I feel like Squarespace may have overlooked this a little bit when they put it out to the public, but it is there and it's honestly fantastic for your workflow on your Squarespace website. So hopefully you found that useful. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and hit subscribe. And if you want me to build your Squarespace website, then you can get in touch using the links in the description.